Hello and welcome to this explainer. I am so thrilled to be guiding you through today's fascinating breakdown. Let me ask you a quick question right off the bat. What exactly does securing a lightweight patio cushion in a muggy downtown Hastings yard have in common with George Washington's military leadership back in 1775? Well, as we're going to see today, the answer is preparation. We're taking a look at a really unique July 3rd guide, one that perfectly weaves together our very real present-day weather forecasts with the profound historical preparations that paved the way for our modern independence celebrations.
And speaking of preparation, let's start right here at home. According to the daily forecast from Hastings Now, today's weather is partly sunny, with just about everyone in downtown Hastings asking exactly this question. Do you think we should bring the umbrella? It's honestly a perfect, humorous summary of the kind of classic, scenic, almost the Fourth Friday we're looking at. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. Today's Hastings weather guide. 2. Washington takes command. 3. The first Minnesota at Gettysburg. 4. Deep impact in space. And finally, 5. Managing evening storms.
Today's Hastings weather guide.
Looking at the National Weather Service data, we're definitely painting a picture of a classic, slightly muggy Friday. During the daytime, expect a high near 85 degrees. You are absolutely going to notice that muggy air. There's a 40% chance of precipitation, particularly early in the day before 1 p.m., along with a calm wind that'll shift to the west-southwest at about 5 miles per hour. But look at the contrast with the nighttime forecast. The temperature drops to a much cooler low of around 65 degrees, but the chance of precipitation actually goes up to 50%, mainly after 11 p.m. with east winds around 5 miles per hour.
So, what does all of this actually mean for your Friday? Here's some practical advice for enjoying Hastings. First up, light summer clothes are absolutely going to be your best friend today to beat that mugginess. Second, keep a rain layer or an umbrella nearby. Don't bury it in the back of the closet just yet, especially for the early morning or later in the evening. And lastly, if you're planning to head down to Levy Park, enjoy the downtown patios, or take a scenic riverwalk, just stay radar flexible. That is the key takeaway here. The daytime looks largely workable with just a slight chance of a mid-afternoon shower, as long as you're ready to adapt.
Section 2. Washington takes command.
Now shifting our tone from local weather over to our profound heritage, July 3rd acts as a pretty incredible historical time capsule. Looking at this timeline, we see 3 distinct moments: 1775, 1863, and 2005. While they're centuries apart, they are all historically defined by moments of intense preparation and decisive action occurring right before the 4th of July.
So, the crucial point is this. Before there could ever be a 4th of July celebration, there had to be a July 3rd. According to the Library of Congress, on this exact date in 1775, George Washington officially assumed command of the main American Army in Cambridge, Massachusetts. As we head into Independence Day weekend, it's such a grounding reminder, isn't it? The road to July 4th required immense organizing, a ton of uncertainty, and incredibly practical leadership. The hard work of preparation literally had to happen before the fireworks could ever exist.
Section 3. The first Minnesota at Gettysburg.
Now this is one of those incredibly powerful pieces of local heritage. According to the Minnesota Historical Society, on July 3, 1863, the 1st Minnesota Volunteer Infantry contributed significantly to repulsing Pickett's charge on the 3rd day of the Battle of Gettysburg. For those of us here in Hastings, this is a moment that directly connects the people of our small local communities to a major, defining turning point in the nation's story of survival. Their preparation, their stand, their valor, it all happened on this very date.
Section 4. Deep impact in space.
The whole theme of preparation continues, even transitioning from earthly battles to the stars. On July 3, 2005, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory released the Deep Impact Impactor straight toward the comet Tempel 1. The actual impact was scheduled for and happened on July 4th. This gave space fans everywhere a thrilling holiday weekend science story, all about learning exactly what lay beneath the comet's surface. But once again, that careful, precise release, the preparation phase, took place on July 3rd.
Section 5. Managing evening storms.
Bringing our historical journey all the way back to present-day Hastings, let's see how this builds our evening strategy. 50%, that is the chance of nighttime showers and thunderstorms, primarily rolling in after 11 p.m. While your daytime plans look very workable, the overnight hours could get active again, which completely shifts our weather narrative.
Because of that 50% chance, here are the highly practical steps to secure your holiday weekend setup. Step 1. If you've got patio cushions, decorations, or anything lightweight set up in the yard for the holiday, you'll want to check them and secure them before heading to bed. Step 2. Since overnight thunder is a real possibility, plan ahead and prepare pets and kids who might get a bit anxious if the weather gets loud. And Step 3. Always check the official radar before you turn in for the night so you know exactly what is heading your way.
I want to leave you with this final piece of advice straight from the source material. Weather can change quickly, especially with summer storms, so readers should check official alerts and radar before heading out. No matter how gorgeous and sunny the daytime sky might look while you're out enjoying a scenic patio, summer weather is totally dynamic, and staying alert is key to having a safe weekend.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a little something to ponder. As you look out at the potentially stormy, muggy Hastings skies tonight, checking your patio cushions and keeping an eye on the radar, how will you honor that incredible legacy of preparation? I'm talking about the very same legacy of practical leadership shown by George Washington in 1775 and the immense bravery of the 1st Minnesota in 1863 that ultimately brought us to the celebrations of the 4th of July. It's a pretty wonderful thought to carry with you this weekend. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this source material today. I hope you stay proud, stay prepared, and have an absolutely wonderful holiday weekend.